Statue of Liberty for some reason, and then when I climbed back down, I had walked into some building, and inside that building, it was my grandmother and my kids. And so when I woke up from the dream, I thought it was very interesting because I had never had any dreams with the Statue of Liberty in it. Nor have I watched any videos where people are talking about the Statue of Liberty, so I thought it was kind of odd. And so I definitely took notice to it as a sign. I definitely took it as a sign, but I still wasn't sure a sign of what. No, you guys are good. So even though I think it's a sign, I forget about it because I'm not sure what the sign is directly linked to. So I eventually forget about it. So I'll let it go. I forget about it. A few days before the baby comes, I am talking to my grandmother on the phone, and she wants to come see me because she hasn't seen me almost all year, right? And she decides to come for the weekend, 2 days. And so when she comes, she's going to bring her friend because her friend has yet to visit. You know what? Fuck it. Much better. And so the weekend goes by. She decides that she wants to stay another day because she wants to go to Niagara Falls, right? Her friend has never been, and I've barely been out this on the baby. And so she decides she wants to go to Niagara Falls because her friend has never been, and I've barely been out the house since I've been in Pennsylvania because I don't have a car and I really don't know anybody. So we decide to go to Niagara Falls, and the morning that we get up, I think it was 5 a.m., we got up and started. And as I'm getting ready, I noticed that my contractions are getting more tense. Not really bad, but it's to the point where when a contraction does come, I have to stop everything I'm doing. So I'm really not trying to say, let me sit down. I'm really not trying to say anything to anyone because I didn't tell my grandma at this point that I was having the baby at home. She knew I was pregnant, obviously. But I didn't tell her I was having a baby at home. So I didn't want to like alarm her, and I didn't feel like battling with her and going back and forth or dealing with her opposing what I want to do. So I just don't say anything. I don't want her to think that I'm about to have this baby soon. So I stay quiet. I still go. And throughout the whole entire trip, so the whole entire time we are in Niagara Falls, my contractions are getting worse. We're taking a lot of shuttle buses. We are taking a lot of car rides, and each bump is causing me to have a contraction. And those contractions were so bad. We were literally out from 5 a.m. until I think it was between 12 and 1 a.m. the next day. So the whole entire time I was having contractions. I guess I was in labor. And one thing I must add, on the way to Niagara Falls, we have to pass by the Statue of Liberty. And so we seen that while we were driving, and I believe that's the reason why I had that dream. It was letting me know that the baby is coming soon. But even still at that time, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Anyways, we get home like 12 a.m., between 12 and 1 a.m. I'm in a lot of pain. I didn't say anything to anyone the whole time because I don't want to alarm anyone or have anyone think that the baby is coming. And so as soon as we get home, I go right upstairs. I use the bathroom. I put a cup next to the bed because every time I walk, it hurts very bad. So I put a cup next to the bed and I lay down. I tried to go to sleep. However, my contractions were getting so much more intense that I could not sleep the whole entire night. I'm quiet the whole entire night. I'm taking deep breaths to get through these contractions. I know and I acknowledge that yes, I'm in labor, but at this point my prayer is, please, Spirit, please, I know this baby is coming soon, but just don't let the baby come while my grandma's here. Like, let Shawty go first and then the baby can come, please. Like, I did not want my grandma to know that this baby was about to come, because in my mind, I'm going to have to defend myself. I'm going to have to battle with her. Same thing I've been doing throughout my whole entire pregnancy with other people, right? so 7 a.m. comes around, and I'm still in intense pain. However, I'm very quiet and I'm breathing through it all. I'm quietly crying so that no one knows what's going on. By this time, the only people who knows what's going on are my kids. They know that mommy's in pain, the baby might be coming. And also my brother ended up coming, I think the day prior, so he was there as well. And I felt comfortable enough with him to let him know, hey, I'm in labor, but don't tell grandma, right? I'm telling him this, and I'm telling my kids, do not tell my grandmother that I'm in labor right now. And so around 7:30ish, my water breaks. And as soon as my water breaks, my body begins to do its first push. So something in my mind starts to scream at me, go get Miss T, go get Miss T. Miss T is my grandmother's friend who was. So as all of this is happening, I can hear my grandmother about to get in the shower. She has a shower on, she's in the bathroom, she's about to get in. And so I scream at my kids as the thought is screaming in my mind, go get Miss T. I start screaming at my kids, go get Miss T, tell her to come here. And so when she walks into the room, she walks around the bed and I tell her, yeah, my water broke and the baby's about to come. And she looks and she's like, well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to call an ambulance? Do you want me to, drive you to the hospital? And I'm like, no, when the baby comes, I just need you to get the baby and give it to me. And so I can hear her saying little things, like under her breath saying, oh man, this is a risk. I'm not sure if this is safe, and da-da-da-da. And I'm not sure exactly what I said back to her, but when I went back to look at a video that I had recorded, I can see myself telling her to shh, everything will be okay. I already practiced. I can see myself telling her to shush, and that everything will be okay. I'm just like, shh, everything's okay, shh. And so I guess in that moment, I probably, which is understandable, I didn't have any more fight in me. I didn't feel like going back and forth. It's just that at this point, I just need you to catch this baby when it comes out, and that's probably the only reason why I need you here in this moment, right? And so she goes along with it. She's okay with it, thank God. And she's helping me. She's getting me washcloths. She's comforting me. She does a very great job with supporting me in that moment. So shout out to you, Miss T. And she's also the godmother at this point. And so after a couple more pushes, the baby's head comes out, and a couple more pushes, one or two, now the baby's whole body is out. The baby's here, all is well. I lash him on immediately. He's crying. So now at this point, when my grandma comes out that shower, she about to see a whole baby, okay? She about to see a whole baby out here. And now I told my kids to go get her. And so my kids go get her. She comes to the room and they're like, the baby's here. And she said, what baby? And she's just looking, and then like my grandma is a jokester, hence just like me. And she pretends to like pass out and stuff like that, but she's joking. Like, I'm surprised. I'm thinking, she's gonna freak out. This is what I'm thinking the whole time. This is the reason why I was so worked up. Why I did all these things this whole time, why I stayed quiet, like all of these things. And so her reaction was like opposite of what I thought. And so everything went fine. Like my grandma was very helpful. She went out and got the baby stuff. She took the kids out for a couple hours so that I could have some alone time and get myself together. And so it all turned out well. I'm very grateful that she was there, and it was all within alignment this whole time. It was all within divine alignment, literally. So now I want to give a few shout outs. Shout out to Katrina for being there for me throughout my pregnancy, watching videos and also sending me videos to help encourage me and uplift me, because you knew how hard it was for me to go through this process. Also, shout out to my brother for being there during my labor and helping me through it all. Shout out to my kids for, being my ride or dies. They was going to be there no matter what till the end, and they was fully on board, supportive, rubbing my feet. They did it all. Like, they took care of mama. They took care of Big Mama, okay? Shout out to the ancestors, my spirit guides, my spiritual team, known and unknown, you know. Thank you so much, because this has literally showed me something new about myself. It's like going through this process, not only did I complete this process, but I also discovered something new about myself, my resilience, my strength, my courage. Even though there was a lot of moments where I was in dark times, I felt like I couldn't do it, I still did it. Like there was no giving up, and now I see how strong I am. So I'm very grateful for the ancestors and everything, for my strength. So through this process, I was able to build myself up, tear myself down, and then build myself back up again. I was able to expand. I was able to grow. I was able to know. I was able to learn. Also, shout out to the ones who said I couldn't do it, who instilled their fear and their trauma and their doubts into my aura. I needed that. I needed that energy. I needed that challenge. Without it, I couldn't have been as strong as I am now. So thank you for helping me push forward. I also want to give a shout out to the Free Birthing Society YouTube channel. I watched a lot of her videos, and those videos honestly helped me so much. Listening to other people's unassisted home birth stories helped me tremendously. So shout out to you, girl. Also, shout out to Ishel, Maya Moon Goddess. She has been with me honestly since birth, and she's been with me throughout my whole entire pregnancy, guiding me, leading me when I didn't even know it. So shout out to you.